Greetings, Pisces. Alexander here for your July romance spread. Those of you that have been watching these videos every month, you're going to notice today that we're doing a different format. We're doing a format similar to what I've been doing for years on Facebook. There's going to be 3 cards for the physical, 3 cards for the energetic. Why is this shifting today? Because when I woke up this morning, Spirit was communicating with me due to this, kind of crazy alignment with this Chiron conjunct Mars, which is in Aries. I'm sure you guys are seeing, some of you watching this are seeing shifts and things happen in your lives that you're wondering why they're happening. And I'm also sure you're seeing it happen in loved ones, friends, family members, and just what the heck is going on right now? Because Chiron's the wounded healer. So even though these are romance spreads, some of these readings that I've done today have very little to do with love. A lot of them are about us working on ourselves during this time to become the best lover for this future person, or to become the shift for the person that we're with now. So I'm just doing a quick disclaimer ahead of time, why that's happening, what we're doing. There will be some information coming up about what Chiron means for the sign of Pisces. And just to let you know, Chiron conjunct Mars in Aries, I just got my notes over here. It's about inner wounds being triggered through aggression, attacks on our identities, attacks on our values, and how we define ourselves. So just a quick thing about what I did, I looked up what this meant for me, and after looking it up, it was very, very validating. I saw some stuff that I healed, I saw some stuff that was going on when I was younger, and then I saw some stuff that was wow, that explains why that's been happening, or that explains this or that. And the reason why this is very beneficial to do, and the way I did that was by seeing which house it was in. So which house is Mars in your chart? So you look at the 12 houses, you find Mars, and then you can either research through Google or YouTube or whoever else you follow, Chiron in this house. And this was very, very validating for me. So Spirit wanted me to share this information with you, and Spirit wanted me to kind of do this different format today, because that's what's most important. Instead of just sticking to, well, this is what we do every month, or this is the standard, kind of just rolling with the energy, and this is what we're doing today. Is this what we're doing next month? I'm not sure. Depends on what I get we're supposed to do intuitively. So what does it mean for you in Pisces, my family? Love you guys. It can be wounds about inner life or spirituality, wounds about spirituality, something not being agreed upon, growing up, or even right now. Loss of identity, struggle to deal with practical life. It can be about weak boundaries, annihilation, addictions, grief, any sort of loss, or sacrificing yourself for others. And that was one that was kind of highlighted for me. So, this can be stuff that, I'm not saying you have to work on every single one of these things. I'm not saying you have every single thing on that list. It's going to be different for every single person, but those are the kind of general consensus of things that you might have already worked on, or they might be things that now with this gateway of this time where now's the time where it's easier, not easy, to heal and to dissolve and to transmute. That's why I wanted to bring that up. So without further ado, I'm going to start shuffling these cards to see the romance spread for you guys. While I do that, I'd love it if you hit that like button, that subscribe button. You can hit that bell notification icon as well. If you're interested in seeing when I go live, which will be within the next upcoming week, there will be free readings right here live on this channel. So if you don't hit the bell notification, you won't know when I go live. So thank you guys so very much. Without further ado, here we go. Ooh, got a popper there. Mind, body, spirit, Queen Swords. Oh my God, they're popping like popcorn, family. We got the Emperor too. All right, let's give these a nice bridge. All right. People say, you're not supposed to bridge your tarot cards. Rules. You shuffle your cards, or you shuffle your cards. My one suggestion on how you shuffle your cards to all my, I know how intuitive you Pisces are. My one suggestion to you guys is do it the same way or the most similar way that you can, because that gives spirit the opportunity to align the cards and put the cards in the right place. Like if you do, all right, I'm going to do a bridge, 3 shuffles, a bridge, 3 shuffles, a bridge, 3 shuffles, and then cut, or whatever it is, whatever your system is, that gives them the opportunity to know this is the way he or she shuffles, so they can kind of like, you know, do their best to move things around. I'm going on a tangent. Let me just focus on the highest benevolent force, aligning these cards for an awesome romance spread, or whatever Pisces needs to hear. I'm not going to force it to be awesome. The most pleasing and best outcome for my Piscean family in regards to love and romance at this time. Another popper. How many more? One more. Okay. We're there. Pisces romance spread. Ooh. Awakening at the bottom of the deck. The Judgment card, which isn't really about judgment. It's more of the awakening. I love that card. All right, am I going across or up and down? Up and down again, okay. All right. Really? I have to have that whole tangent again? Are we having that conversation again? All right. I think this came up for Taurus as well. All right, here we go. We're doing this. All right, here's this physical card. I usually very much so dislike the word witch. This card, I usually call her the Earth Goddess, but this is the person that's considered being a witch, okay? So this could be something that's healing. I mean, because what's going, look at what it says, wounds about spirituality, loss of identity, things like that. So a lot of you, especially the goddesses watching right now, might have dealt with this growing up, or not being accepted, or not being okay with this. And this isn't something you should be okay with. This is something you should be really, really glad about. And I know there's been lifetimes of traumas, lifetimes. And I'm not saying it's been easy. Here's what I'm telling you. What's the ancient definition of witch? I'll just tell you. You can put your phone down. The ancient definition of witch is somebody who takes something apart, somebody who deconstructs something. So why would there have been, any of these traumas over history and these people considered witches? Because something that was a BS structure that was built. Why do you think we're here right now? To take it apart and put it back together in a better way, in a better manner. So this is very much so, and you can watch, I record these in order of the zodiac signs, or else how would I know this right now? I believe it was Taurus, correct me if I'm wrong, I gave a very similar message at the end of the reading. So what if you're a witch, or this person that was considered a witch? What if you were the best witch there ever was? What if you're the best at deconstructing things, and you need to be okay with that and love that to truly be in your highest power? And look at this with it. Energetically, the high ground. So like having the high ground and knowing you're the best, you're awesome, this is so awesome. Do you know how many guys out there love this, and that's what they're looking for? That's what they're looking for. They love that like earth goddess, like epic. I know you guys. I see you guys. You don't want to hurt people. You don't want to do dark magic. You want to go out in the woods, go out on a creek, make your teas, and be left the heck alone most of the time. So this whole like what a witch is, and like people being considered for that, and being like, traumatized when they're kids and all this stuff. And trust me, I dealt with it. I gotta, this actually reminds me, I gotta get that picture of my first Halloween, my first Halloween ever. I was actually dressed up, oddly enough, as a female witch, like not even 1 year old. I was like a baby dressed up as a witch. That's my first Halloween. So they knew who came in. They knew who came in hot. So, We call those warlocks where I'm from. But a good one. White warlock. So I'm totally on a tangent right now. As you can see already, this doesn't really have that much to do with love, but we're gonna bring it all full circle. What I'm getting at, and why I'm just trying to bring joy and light to this situation, is Spirit's reminding you to have the high ground in this situation. Spirit is reminding you that you already have the high ground, and this is why they were scared of you in all these lifetimes, because they knew that you could take this apart and put it back together, and this took them a lot of time to build this structure, which you know, and you know now, and you knew then, was not serving humanity. So, who's they? We're not getting into all that right now. I'm talking to the people that know what I'm talking about. And the other people, you just can fast forward or find another video, okay? Love you so much, I really do. But with all due respect, I'm talking to the people that need to hear that, okay? And they know who they are. So anyways, the next physical card. Once again, representing those words, those text messages, those phone calls, representing that information, boom, 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 coming in one after another of there not being acceptance with this. And here's this energetic card of going into meditation about it, going out into nature about it, going out into the woods or going out onto that creek or whatever it is, and, you know, just kind of doing whatever needs to be healed for you to remember what I'm telling you now, that you're awesome and you're the best. And this is awesome. I promise you it's awesome. I promise you it's awesome. So look at this conclusion. Look at this. Look at this conclusion to doing that. Okay? Just rainbow bridge, the sun, happiness. It's like everything you've ever wanted. So when I look at this in terms of love, you know, this is basically saying when you really, really go through, reminder of what's at the bottom of the deck, this awakening of that you have the high ground and you're the best. What's in the future? It's Rainbow Bridge celebrating family, happiness, the baby, the sun, just everything epic. This is so awesome. This is so epic. So for the guy watching this, because they're probably sitting there saying, "What about me, bro? That was all about the goddess." You might have to deal with this too, bro. I had a past lifetime where I saw myself as a goddess, and I kept saying for years, how come I can't see the scene of when I, you know, am taken from this planet? And I can't even believe I'm saying all this live. This is such gnarly stuff. I wasn't shown this for years because I wasn't ready to see it. I wasn't ready to see that in that lifetime when I was taken from this planet that my child was tied up by my side when they were doing what they did to me. This is not how I wanted to end off this video. This is like the final love video, and I'm like talking about being considered a witch and being burned. So, oh boy, one of those days, family. I love you guys so much. My Pisces family, just be you. Be you. These people that accused you of that, use that as validation for what you know of how powerful you are spiritually. You guys are just naturally powerfully spiritual. So just take that high ground. You already have the high ground. Your brother's here to remind you that you have that high ground. Your brother's here to remind you how much he loves you and how much he's going to be co-creating an easy transition during this time. All the love, all the abundance to you. I love you guys. I will see you very soon. Like I said, hit that bell notification if you want to see when I go live soon. Have your chance at a free reading. I do them first come, first swerved. And hit that like, hit that subscribe. I love you guys. If you missed that live broadcast, then I will see you for the August 1st Zodiac readings for the month. Namaste, family. I love you so much. Thank you.